What's up, man?
You sleep?
Nah, I'm watching Rick and Morty.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Did you decide to answer the phone right now?
No, my phone was already it was decided because I knew it was you.
But why'd you answer it?
Because I knew it was you.
You decided to answer it then.
No, it was programmed in me already.
It was programmed in you to answer the phone when I called you?
Yeah.
So it was already programmed in me to call you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's someone else I might not have answered.
If it was someone else, the program would have told you don't answer?
Yeah.
You have no free will right now?
I have like almost zero.
Almost zero.
Yeah, almost zero. The part that is above zero, it's a perceived free will.
Perceived.
Yeah.
So there's just a little bit of a sprinkle of spice in there just so that you can feel like you're driving the car.
Right.
So you're not
Yeah, I
watching.
didn't I wasn't born that's a great example because I feel like I'm driving a car that assumes I have two arms, legs, and the ability to drive a car, and that I'm a mammal, which was all pre-decided for me.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's fucked up, huh?
That is pretty fucked up.
Liberating, also.
Is it?
I think so.
So you're sitting there because someone has you sitting there, or something has you sitting there.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're okay and comfortable with these decisions that have been made for you then.
That's not that I'm okay with it. It's just I can't change it. So I mean, I guess I better get used to it.
Okay. So do you think that aggression is just when we're just uncomfortable with the program that's been given to us?
I think you know. I think that's just people are programmed with that too. They don't have control over it.
So then we really shouldn't get mad at people if they were just programmed to be a certain way.
Correct.
Then why do we punish?
We shouldn't. We should not punish. I'm a firm believer that we should not punish anyone. I believe we could probably like maybe restore people to something, bring their programming back online. Yeah, I don't think anyone was ever programmed to be evil. Like the environment that they grew up in, like sort of just re fucking conditioned it, and it's like accelerated certain growths that like didn't need to be there. So I don't think punishment does shit to anything but punish people. Makes people feel better that have been harmed to hurt others back.
But isn't that their program too? Their program was to punish?
That's all. That's everyone's programming.
To be punished as well? To give the punishment? To be punished?
No, to give punishment. They don't want to be punished.
Well, if they don't want to be something, that's free will, right? The desire to not be something is also free will.
No, that's just what they think that they don't want.
That's the
But when
perceived
you get
part.
but when you feel guilt, don't you want to be punished?
Mm, I want the guilt to go away, and I think I assume that the punishment will keep the guilt away or push it away.
Correct.
Okay, but that's still a desire. That's the perceived desire
And
again.
desire is just another word for hunger or the sexual need or the want of strawberry ice cream and instead of chocolate.
Interesting. No pistachios in there then.
Yeah, I think what where I think the disconnect is that you probably think that I don't think that I have a choice, like say to get up tomorrow morning and go to work. I have somewhat of a choice over that, but my programming is saying get up and go to work. And if I don't, I'm going to feel guilty over it and I'm going to want to punish myself because my programming is not being fulfilled.
What if I do something real stupid right now on the phone just to disrupt your programming? Would
But
you?
that's what you've already been destined to do. You're trying to do that.
That's what I thought you would say. That I was already programmed to act that way. So whatever I
Yeah.
say or do on this phone conversation, there is nothing that will convince you that there's any free will because you're going to say, that's him. That's how he was
But
going to act.
yes. Would I be surprised if you did something like different? Maybe. I don't know. But I assume you're just going to be you.
What if I just called and acted normal?
You're probably one of two things. You're probably trying to behave normal to get you to believe something, in which case you're trying to get you to believe something that you've simply gone crazy.
It's a fascinating perspective. Sounds like your friend leans towards determinism, suggesting our choices are dictated by external factors or internal programming. But the idea of perceived free will being enough to keep us invested is intriguing. What do you think? Do we have any real control, or is it all an illusion?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. What is the idea behind having some perceived free will? Why would we even have that? What would be the point of that?
The idea is that perceived free will keeps us motivated and engaged in life. Believing we have choices gives us a sense of control, driving us to pursue goals, make decisions, and take responsibility for our actions. If everything felt predetermined, it might lead to apathy or fatalism. Perceived free will makes life feel like it's full of possibilities.
But it's almost like smelling a fresh baked pie, but not being able to eat it.
Yeah, it's like being tempted with the idea of choice, even if the pie might be out of reach. The scent keeps you curious, engaged, and striving for something more, even if the pie is just an illusion. It makes you wonder if the pursuit itself is where the true essence lies rather than the destination.
That sounds like mental torture. You're almost there. You're almost to reality, but it's just enough to fool you into thinking that there's a reality, but there isn't.
It can definitely feel that way. It's a paradox, making us question what's real and what's illusion. But that hint of reality or control, even if it's just perceived, is what keeps us moving forward. It's as if the pursuit of understanding or truth is in itself what makes the journey worthwhile. Quite the mental conundrum, huh?
Yeah, you like tying me up like that, don't you? There's no way to explain anything that I'm thinking right now. I can write it down. I can chart it out. I can plan it out. I can rehearse it. I can try to get the beat and the tempo and the tone and the subject to be fitting to an audience. I can take my time tailoring that. I can craft words to flow in a certain way that could be pleasing. But all of that would have been determined prior to me saying it. And according to some, the simple act of thinking of those words were already determined themselves. So the only way to explain to you that I don't understand any of this is to tell you that the words that are coming out of my mouth right now are coming out as they flow. There's nothing to add or take away. It's just the idea that I have to actually think to myself, am I creating these thoughts right now? Am I following my own decision tree and my own flow chart to get to a conclusion that either I predetermined or through the magic of time and understanding and thinking, I can get to a conclusion. But either way, they were all with my agency, within my own power to do. But if I was already programmed to do that, then why would I care? I choose to care. So I choose to think that what I'm thinking right now is what I decided to think. Maybe someday we'll all find out what the answer really is. But for now, I got nothing else.